Barbara said, I'm Maureen Colgan Posner. I'm the president of the Springfield Education Association. And I'm here today to urge you to vote against 279 and H304. Do not be deceived into thinking that these pieces of legislation are reflective of or based upon the Springfield Empowerment Zone schools. Despite what you've heard, this legislation does nothing to support, engage, or utilize the talents and voices of parents, community members, or teachers. It does not require a single educator, municipal employee, or local elected appointed official to serve on the zone's board of directors. Members of the local community may not end up constituting a majority on these boards, thereby creating what will essentially be a charter-like board dominated by outsiders or business interests. It does not empower the local community to voice their needs or concerns for their schools. This legislation is not only unnecessary, it's harmful. Where is the language in this legislation encouraging innovation? It seems that success is once again measured by a one-size-fits-all measurement, a standardized test. In Springfield, the Springfield Education Association has been holding community forums to find out what parents want in their schools. They consistently list two top priorities, as reduced testing and a return of things like music, art, drama, and shop classes. There is no reference to those kinds of innovations or that all-important challenge of addressing the social, emotional needs of our students, especially in a community like Springfield. Finally, I believe that this legislation lacks the most important part of what is Springfield's current empowerment zone language. The Springfield Empowerment Zone has language that is very specific and designed to empower teachers to be the creators and drivers of the change that needs to happen in order for their students to succeed. Each school, as you heard, has an elected teacher leadership team that represents all teachers' voices in making decisions about how each school will operate. Teachers make decisions on the curriculum, class size, schedules, and programs. You heard from Springfield teachers today how the TLT has been used successfully to help students in Springfield. The teacher leadership teams are a key component to the success that those schools are experiencing. This proposed legislation leaves that critical part out. It's more of the same top-down management pushed on us over the years. The only person that is empowered in this legislation is the commissioner. This is not reflective of the Springfield Public Schools empowerment zone. We need to start respecting teachers as the professionals they are and allow them to do what they know will work for their students. Every year we have students graduate from our schools and go on to lead successful lives. They do that because they had great teachers throughout their educational experience. It's the teachers who make the difference, and it's the teachers who know what our students need and how to make that happen. This legislation isn't about partnership, innovation, and most importantly, it is not about empowering the teachers who need to be empowered. It's time to let teachers lead the way. I urge you to vote against this legislation.